जी.
In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. There is a saying, there is a story which seems quite true, and it is something but each one of us need to learn, each one of us need to know. Centuries ago from today, the people used to travel either on camels, horses, or even on foot. A group of people was traveling toward Mecca and Medina to perform Umrah, to perform Hajj over there. It was the journey of many weeks. They had to stay at night somewhere near any sort of village, and in one of their stay, one of the person found that a family is living there comprising women. They are quite destitute and they are compelled to eat something which is not eatable, something which is not halal. They were they were forced because they couldn't buy anything else like that, which is a halal food. They couldn't buy. They didn't have the money, so they were having no other option but to eat the dead animals. So one of the person became very felt a lot of compassion, and he thought that there is no use of traveling toward Mecca and Medina while there is someone else. There are certain people residing here who are unable to feed themselves. So he decided to donate all what he was possessing to this very much needy family, and then he told the rest of his journey companions that I am unable to proceed because whatever I did have, I have donated it to a very needy family here. So I am unable to accompany you. So I do have to return to my own village, to my own place. They asked, they motivated him. His companions did motivate him to continue his journey this way or that and not to donate the money. But he stuck to his gun. He said that no, I don't want to proceed at all now. And he did return to his village, to his hometown. And then, after some of the time, all of those people who had to travel, who were traveling for to perform Hajj, they did return. And once they did return, everyone else was telling him that I saw you there, while I saw you there, and I saw you there as well. Not only this thing, not only this thing, one of his companions told him that I saw in my dream that your head was the most, valuable among all the pilgrims who were traveling, who did travel to perform the Hajj. I saw in my dream that your Hajj was the most rewarded one in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then came another person. This person told him that you had handed me over a packet that I shall receive you once we do return. So this is your bag. And he told that I didn't give you any bag at all. But the man kept insisting that you did that indeed, and now it is your duty to take back your bag. Somehow, this person received that bag and opened it after a short while and was very astonished to see that it was filled with a gold coin and with certain other precious items. So this man was really surprised. So now I'm not sure the meaning of it all, whatever I did tell you, it is 100% correct or not. But at least there is one thing which each one of us must remember, and this one thing is that it is the compassion actually. It is being kind to the needy people and to the rest of the creatures of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is more important than anything else. I don't mean that we shouldn't go to perform the Hajj at all, performing the Hajj once in our lifetime, and for those who can afford, it is really useful, it is really great. But I think at the same time, we must understand that, being a compassionate creature, being a compassionate human being, and being kind-hearted for the needy people, for the sick people, for the older people, for the poor, for the people who cannot buy the food, and even we need to be a little bit kind-hearted to the rest of the creatures as well. All of these creatures of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, and I think so. There is a great lesson for each one of us. And now, at least there is one thing which must be kept in the mind. That one thing is, if at all one Hajj is an obligatory, at least not each and everyone is that like that. If at all we have said, we have performed, if at all we have traveled to Mecca and Medina for the sake of Hajj. So I think once it is enough, if at all we do have more money, excess of money, so instead of repeatedly performing the Hajj or the Umrah, it is better to donate this money to the needy people, to the people who are unable to buy the food for themselves, who need to buy the medicine, who are unable to educate to send their children to the education. So this is something all of us try to understand, because if at all the purpose of performing the Hajj or the Umrah is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so this is not any way lesser important way. Thank you.